Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630. Today we're going to answer the question, can women ride men's bikes? Can men ride women's bikes? Stick around. Okay, so today we're going to answer the question, can women ride men's bikes? Can men ride women's bikes? And also, does the connotation of gender mean anything on bikes? So before we jump in, don't forget, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630, and be in the know about all the new content we're putting out and the giveaways, weekly, monthly, for bikes, e-bikes, and accessories. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so we get this question a lot. Can men ride women's bikes, women ride men's bikes? And why are we still calling men's bikes, women's bikes, women's bikes? I know there's a lot of comments out there saying, you know, it's not a women's frame, it's a step-through frame, or it's not a men's frame, it's a high tube frame. So to address that a little bit, I couldn't agree more. In this day and age, anything and everything is applicable to all genders that exist. There doesn't have to be the connotation of men's and women's. It's truly whatever fits you best, what other color you like, whatever sizing is best. It's up to you to decide. The reality, though, of how products are marketed and sold, still gender connotations help direct a lot of products to the correct users, and certain products are fit specifically to a female body or a male body. But at the end of the day, if you're a female and find a male product fits you better, by all means do it. Same, if you're a male and find a female product fits better, by all means do it. The reality, though, is lots of people are still searching for products that are labeled with a men's and a women's connotation. If it was up to me, we could do away with it, but even searching for our bikes, it helps to direct our products out to customers if we use the label of men's and women's. Just because the search terms that are non-gender specific don't carry the volume and the amount of people searching. So it would be hard for us to get our products into the hands of consumers. Now, with that said, we've got a couple bikes lined up. I have Alana with me here today, and we've got some are electric bikes and regular bikes, but a lot of these frames are used on our standard and electric bikes. They go both ways. And so we just wanted to show you today, can a woman ride a men's bike? Can a man ride a woman's bike? And the answer, simply put, is of course yes, but height is going to be the biggest indicator if you can or you can't. So we'll just show you what it looks like if I get on a women's frame, does it mean anything? And when Alana gets on a man's frame, does it mean anything? So let's go for it. Our first bike here is, our bike is the Reach Your Destination. And obviously this is designed to be marketed towards a man, but you know, it can be ridden by anybody. And the reality of this bike is it's actually sized the same between men and women. So this is just a gender neutral frame in terms of the frame is just one size. And I'll show you, do you want to hold the helmet?
Sure.
I'll just show you really quickly. When I get on, you can see I've got the seat up higher. I'm on the pads of my feet here a little bit, but it works for me. And now we can show you for Alana. We'll just lower the seat a little bit. Okay, I guess we don't even necessarily need the helmet. We'll just show you guys the sizing. And so it works for Alana. So I'm 5'10", Alana's 5'1", and fits us both. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now this one is more size for taller individuals, and I would say on average men are taller than women. So I can just show you for me. Let me go ahead and flip this around. Let me hop on. So fits me okay, obviously. I'm 5'10". Now this one may be interesting for Alana because the men's frame, we do have two different frame styles. This is our Ride in the Park bike. That was our Reach Your Destination. So this is the men's Reach Your Destination, or Ride in the Park. And Alana's 5'1", so let's see.
I think it'll work. I mean, well.
So that's a little bit too tall for her.
I think I could ride it, but I prefer to have my feet on the ground a little more than this.
So she's a little on her tippy toes, so
Yeah.
there you go. But again, that's not really a female characteristic. That's more of a height characteristic. All right, so you can wheel that one out of there. Okay. Here's our every journey. And again, this has 2 frame sizes or styles. It's the higher top tube, then we have the step over one. And this one, really whatever frame, it's mostly what you're comfortable with. This is not a step over. So this one you're gonna do the kind of the rear leg swing. And this one's really sized for all heights. So I'll show you. I mean, obviously it fits me, no problem. And I can tell you this one's gonna fit Alana too. Okay, go ahead and try that. The beauty too of R-type bikes is they're easily adjustable. There you go.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
would
a fit.
definitely feel comfortable riding this one.
Okay, moving on. So I think the point is like a lot of it is height based, and it's whatever you like, personal preference. So this is our body ease. Now this one is actually, you could call this our step through. Comes in another frame, again with the high top tube. We market it as men's and women's, but it's totally gender neutral. Now in this case, Alana may struggle a little bit. I'll show you. For me, it's a good fit. I get my feet right where I want there to be. But on this one with the seat post, actually, even the female one may be too high for Alana. So what's deemed the female one for me is actually a good height. So it's a little too high for her. So you have to be about 5'4", huh?
Maybe with the bucket saddle.
Or a different seat post.
This is higher.
Yeah. All right, our last one we'll take you through. This is our every journey step through internal e-bike. And I can tell you, for me, all right, so we hop on, good fit. And this one's a step through, so you can step through this way. And this one will definitely fit Alana. Although with the rack, the seat can't go down quite all the way. Give that a try. And no problem. So it's really bike to bike, whatever color you like. It's height. It's height restricted more than it is obviously gender restricted. If you find a color that you like that's in a women's bike and you're curious if it'll fit you, you can email us, contact us, we'll let you know. Again, the way we've organized our site is just because of how it seems to work best now, but we're constantly evolving things. We will update our body fit quiz also to bring more gender neutrality to the results. But the answer today is, of course, women can ride men's bikes, men can ride women's bikes, but not all of them. Some, again, depending on your height, won't fit. So if you have any other questions or comments, shoot them below. We'd happy to hear your thoughts. Or you can email us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. And don't forget, take our body fit quiz on our website. Our proprietary algorithm will ask questions about your body and your life and recommend the perfect fit for you. In addition, we have a 365-day test ride policy for standard bikes and a 90-day test ride policy for e-bikes. If you don't love your bike in those time periods, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. And lastly, join our community. Download the app either before you buy a bike or after. Before, it's a great place to see how others are riding their bike, for how long and which bikes, so you can see if bikes are performing the way that you would want if you bought one. And after, it's a lot of fun to track your rides and be a part of the leaderboard. And join the peddlers group too. Even before you buy a bike, you can see others' photos, how they're accessorizing it, and just ask general questions to make a better decision. And once you get your bike, it's a lot of fun to post, meet new friends, and be engaged in the community. So, thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey.
Your experience.
Enjoy the ride.